Hey, what's up, guys? So, this is Storytime episode number 2. And, yeah. Today we're going to be talking about. My sister gave me this idea of just talking about, like, spooky stories or, like, just like, what's it called? Because apparently I've had quite a full of paranormal activity going on throughout my life. So, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I already kind of talked about it with during a podcast that I did with my roommate Oscar. Check his channel out. And but yeah, I'm just gonna elaborate a bit more, or just like or just say it again. It's just to have a video, you know. So yeah, let's see. Just to get started, um, what's it called? Something that happened to me when I was a kid. I mean, most of these stories are mostly when I was a kid. Nothing is like too recent, and like most of these are like when I was in elementary school, basically. Um, so yeah, like one of the stories that really pop out, is a story where I was living in like the Koreatown area ish, and basically, we were in this small apartment where it was just me and two of my sisters. My third sister wasn't born. So like we all were like cramped up in one single room. Um, like I think we had bunk beds and something. So like me and my two sisters would sleep in like the lower bunk bed, and I would sleep in the top, and then like my parents would sleep like right next to us in another bed. But it felt really cramped. But that's not the point. Basically, we were all together, and it was like during the time where like my dad's dad, came from Mexico. Um, and what's it called? Yeah, he was staying with us at the time. And like he was staying at the sofa. And apparently, there is instances where like I would like wake up in the middle of the night. The things I would remember is when I would wake up in the middle of the night, and like the restroom was like right next to our room. So I remember I would go to the restroom, and like what's it called? For some reason, like I don't know why I did it, but I would go to the restroom, and there was like this mirror, and I would just stare at the mirror, in like complete darkness, and like for some reason, like freaking, I would see like like weird shadows and like behind me, and I was just like so intrigued, and I would just like stare endlessly at it, and like it would feel like, well, honestly, to me it felt like minutes. But like apparently there was this one time that my mom caught me doing that, and apparently I stayed there for like 2-3 hours. So I was like, when she told me that the other day, she was like, "What were you doing in the restroom yesterday?" And I was like, "Oh, honestly, I was like, oh, nothing." I was like, "What?" And she was like, "It's because you were standing there for like hours." And I was like, "Oh." I mean, yeah, I know. Like, why didn't my mom do anything? I don't know. I asked her. But yeah, and I was like, okay. I didn't know I stayed there for hours. For me, it was like minutes. But like adding on to that story, like I said, like my grandpa was staying with us at the time, and like apparently he's like a light sleeper, so like he wakes up easily with anything. So like there was this one night where like freaking apparently, like it was one of those nights where I was like just like I would say it was like sleepwalking kind of, but not really, because I kind of still knew that I was awake. But it was like one night that I was doing like the same thing, like staring at the mirror and stuff. Um, and apparently, uh, like I dazed off or something, but like I literally don't remember anything that happened. But apparently, like my grandpa was telling my parents that like I had a freaking, I was just staring at him while he was sleeping, really creepy. Uh, and like obviously like I don't remember like going up to him and like staring at him at all, but like apparently he says that I did that. And I mean, why would he lie? And well, like my mom got freaked out, particularly, so like she took me to see some like, I don't know how to explain. It was just like this like woman who like started like showering me, like she wasn't even showering me, she was like had like incense or some sort of thing. And then like she got like this like leaves, or I don't know what the frick they were, but like she started like putting them all throughout my body and like cleaning me, I guess, in a way. And yeah, and like after that, like nothing like that ever happened again, until years later when I was like fifth grade. I mean, I'm still elementary school, but it was like fifth grade, and like, no, it wasn't fifth grade. It was fourth grade. I was fourth grade, and in fourth grade, and then freaking, we were in like the apartment complex that, I mean, I was still in LA, and we were in an apartment complex that we are still today, but like we live in the fourth floor, but at that time, at the time that the event happened, we were in the fifth floor, and freaking. It was just a random day. Like me and my sisters were like, they're just like playing around, being kids, you know. Just I forgot what we were doing, but honestly, I think we were like playing around some like something, and like my mom was like doing laundry, or she was gonna do laundry, and freaking what's it called? She, since I'm the oldest of my three sisters, my other sister was born already, but she was a baby, and she was in like my parents' room, but she was sleeping, and what's it called? My mom was gonna go do laundry, so she was like, "Hey, Angel, just like make sure you go check up on Andrea, which is my sister. Make sure you go check up on Andrea, or like every like 5 minutes, or every so often. If you ever hear anything, just go check up on her." Just like telling me to do my brother, what's it called, with duties, you know. And I was like, yeah, don't worry. And I mean, obviously, there's nothing much to it, you know. I'm just gonna go like check up on my sisters. Nothing too like. So then like my mom went and did laundry, which is like right downstairs of our apartment complex, and freaking out of nowhere, like I don't know, like my mom wasn't there anymore. Where like I just like got this like weird sensation, like I just got like super scared and nervous, and like I was like all shaky, and I was like, holy crap, I feel like something's wrong. I for some reason, the first thing I thought of was like I need to go check up on my sister, because like my other two sisters were with me, and I was like, holy crap, I don't know why I feel this way. I felt like really scared for some reason, and then I was like, oh damn, and then I was like we were playing around, and then my sister was still like in the, I guess we were like playing like we were doctors, or like I don't know what we were playing, but my sisters were still in character, and but I was just like, wait, stop. I don't know what's happening. I have to go check up on Andrea. Don't make any noise. And then I was like, and then they got like, whoa, like nervous, you know, because I was like, they could see like the expression in my face, and like I was like opening the door slowly, when like just to explain it a little bit. So like freaking my room is like almost near the entrance, and then there's like this hallway, but it's like a short hallway. It was like a short hallway, and like right next to the hallway there's the kitchen, and then like right behind the kitchen, that's where my sister was, or like that's where the room of where my sister was in, right? So then as I creaked open the door, I could still see the kitchen from my room. But when I opened the door, right in front of our fridge, I dead ass, not even gonna lie, I saw the devil basically. So I mean, it's basically I saw him in the form of like what everyone sees. Like basically he was like all red, obviously, and like I could somewhat see his horns, but they weren't like humongous. They were just like horns. But I could somewhat see because he had hair and it was kind of covering it. And then like obviously he had the goat legs, but he didn't have a tail, so he looked more like a satyr, how do you say it, like from Greek mythology, rather than like the devil. But I mean, all red kind of says that he's the devil, you know. So yeah, I got super creeped out, and like my sisters like were like somewhat behind me, so like at first I thought I was just freaking out, and I was like making stuff up in my mind. But like when they started freaking out and they saw the same thing as me, that's when I knew that something was wrong, and like I knew that like what I was seeing was actually there. So then like they both started crying. I mean, kids, you know, and like they started crying. I had the sensation of crying, but like since I wanted to be the strong brother, like I tried to hold back my tears, and like, you know, at the time we were like I think I was doing like catechism or something. So like I had like a lot of like I had like my Bible, and I had like rosaries and like stuff like that. So I just like grabbed 3 of them, and I gave one. I got one for myself and 2 for my sisters, and we just like started praying, dude. Cause I honestly didn't know what else to do. I was too scared like to go and check up on my sister, and like I was scared that like that maybe like I don't know what the intentions were from the devil, you know. Well, I mean, I don't even know if the devil was if that was the devil, but I mean, scary dude, you know. So then I was just started praying, and then like my mom came in, and like I felt like it was like freaking 30-40 minutes, but she legit says that it was like 5 minutes, that she was gone for like 5-10 minutes. And when she came up, like obviously she saw us like all freaked out and stuff, and she's like, oh, what's up, and I was like, no, just go check on Andrea, go see if she's okay, hopefully she's okay. And she's like, obviously she got freaked out, so she went to go see my sister, and my sister was fine, thankfully. She's like, and then she comes back into my room. She's like, hey, she's fine. Like, don't worry. What happened? And I was like, oh, I don't know, mom. It's because I think I saw like the devil. And she's like, she was like, dude. I mean, obviously she wasn't believing me at first. Like, hey, don't you can't play with that stuff, you know? Like, don't say stuff like that, because that's like really messed up. And I was like, no, mom, I'm serious. And then like my sisters backed me up too. They were like, yeah, we saw it too, and blah blah blah. And like since she saw that we were actually freaked out and we weren't just like playing around, that's when she was like, okay, they actually fucking saw something. And like she like I think we went because I don't know if I forgot if I don't think we went to go see a priest, but I think we just like we just prayed together, and like we had like holy water, and like my mom just started spraying it all over the freaking house. But yeah, like that was like mostly everything that happened to me. But yeah, it was really freaky, guys. I mean, what else? I think that's the only like paranormal things that ever happened to me, if I think about it. Yeah, but I mean, it was just like a random story that I wanted you guys to, or like random stories that I wanted you guys to hear. Oh, something that I do remember though. Right after, like I saw like the devil, or what I think was the devil. Freaking like a few weeks later, I think it was a few weeks later. I like had a dream, and like I have dreams every so often, but like this dream was like very particular because I was like in a all like dark place, and like I kind of already had the sensation that I was in a dream, because I'm one of those people that know like when they're in a dream or not. So I kind of had a sensation, I mean, okay, this is a dream, but I'm like, where am I? Because it's all dark, I can't see anything. And then out of nowhere, like in like the ground started like erupting, like it started like splitting. It was like splitting, and there was like lava or whatever, or what I thought was lava, and like the same person I saw like right in front of the refrigerator came out from it, and I was like, holy crap. And I was like, this guy came for me. You know, I was thinking of like some Freddy Krueger stuff, like like I saw him in real life, and now he's coming for me in my dreams and stuff. And I was like, oh man, I'm doomed. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I was super scared again. But out of nowhere, like this like bright light comes out of nowhere from like the sky, and freaking what's it called? There was just this like angel, I think. I mean, there was a guy with wings, so I'm hoping it was an angel. But he was coming down with a sword, and like he had like a Trojan-ish like armor on. Or I think it was Trojan. It looked like Trojan, like Trojan armor for me. So he started coming down, and he basically slayed the devil, and like he put him back into the ground where he came from, and like the ground just started coming down, like it came back into how it was before, and like the room that, or like the place that I was doing, just like illuminated with light, and like the angel like just looked at me and smiled, didn't even say nothing, and then he just like disappeared. And then I woke up, and I was like, it was the middle of the night, and I was like, what the frick is going on? You know. And then like I told my mom about it, and I think she said that that angel could have been El Ángel San Gabriel or something, or Arcángel, or I forgot what she said, but basically that's a saint or an angel that actually exists, or that could have existed, or something like that, or like it's an angel that comes out in scripture basically. But I didn't know anything about it, so that's why my mom was surprised, because she was like, he didn't know anything about this angel, and yet he dreamt of it. So yeah, I mean, that's just a quick like second part of that story. And well, yeah, I mean, basically that's all I got for you guys, you know. I mean, 14-ish 15 minutes worth of content of like scary stuff, but it isn't really scary stuff. It's just me sharing about like the scary stuff that has happened to me in my life. But yeah, I mean, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you for watching Storytime episode 2. Stay tuned for episode 3. I don't know what I'm going to talk about next time, but I have a whole lot of stories, so stay tuned for that. And like I said, turn the bell notification on so you get notified when I post new content or when I go live. I need people to see my lives, that's why. But yeah, thank you for watching, and catch you guys next time. See ya.